Let's work.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome
What's
to
good
the
with y'all,
home of the
gang?
Ohio
Rest in
State
peace.
Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Well, I'm down, dude. Peace and blessings to y'all, man. Double tap the live, shout it live.
Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Live on Twitch, live on YouTube. CTG Gaming 225. CTG Gaming 225.
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he'll bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
Oh my game.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
But yeah, boom my ear. Lock up, man. Huh? I can't hear you. I don't know how to get out of game chat. That man a clown. He gotta get out of game chat. Y'all started y'all game already, boom?
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll...
Josh? No, we can't hear you, bro. Turn your mic up.
At the 16. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
I'm testing this sound out. Bear with me.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
No, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Spinderella. Speeding down the left side. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, how hard is it to defend?
with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the air, it's Carr. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Notre Dame right back to the line.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially especially on defense, right? It's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to let one go back to the right. And he's got it inside the 35. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football. That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Big, tall receiver. Figured the quarterback has an easy target. Not this time. Missed it badly.
And a lot of those big guys, they don't necessarily, some of them do, some of them are freak shows, but a lot of those big guys don't run great all the time. And you want to get physical and disrupt those routes and disrupt that timing. You could tell the timing was a little bit off on them.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. It's been punched, counter-punched throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Price. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
What is audio on TikTok suck? I gotta fix it because it's not letting me run it. And it's blowing me, bro. It's terrible. What up, Josh?
Ready to get moving. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it.
Me and Josh probably run like 2 of them, and then we're gonna run.
He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
Josh still ain't talking.
The question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step. And if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys.
Oh, he's got some space.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that.
And they will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this offense right now, they're doing
Josh,
so
why you
well
not
in the
talking?
air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just...
There he goes! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big balls up front.
Playing this game so late,
Those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt, when they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
He might want another play. Now the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gonna try to get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch, it's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Got enough space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Coming out with it, it's Price.
Sound, Josh fixed his mic.
Huh?
Josh fixed his mic.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard
Back in
line.
on party check.
Wants to throw, it's Carr. Lets it
Really
go.
all the mic.
Finds a man on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Boy, that dude Jeremiah Love so good.
That's a nice
My
play right there.
God.
You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. field. He's open on the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Caught him. Got it.
You're in the game?
Yeah.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He'll throw it.
Oh, I gotta pick that.
This is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Fires left. He's got it. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Thank you. Oh, pick that off.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're going into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
Oh, you got me. Good job.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Breaks into the open.
Oh, that was fun. What a spin and get out of
I ain't played the game, man. Just getting
deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty.
Bro, this game be cheating, dog.
That receiver was being mauled.
Just bellying this dude out.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Love. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Crip talk. Good night, Lewis.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
It's a great segment of football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Quick release by the QB. Across the 25, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This time he's got his man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
This has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far.
I had nobody go.
They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. We've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to
Yeah, makes sense for me to go
down. And they got to
today.
keep that up here in the 2nd half.
again to get it in. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Well, listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football. Make sure you get them on the ground.
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
To the air, it's Sayin. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Let's it fly. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The offense changing the play. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's gone. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. And they'll close in on him.
What am I thinking? So much open.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Looking for room. It's Love. Powers through the defender.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I didn't think I all did to throw that ball like that, bro.
On the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To throw, it's Carr. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Brought down after a pickup of 2 at the 19. to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run.
How the lineman catches me?
Brought down the what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making the big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Got me back.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Sayet. Unloads to the line.
What the hell was that?
Can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pressure coming. Here's an interception.
Pass interference. My God.
And we needed that so bad. We needed the football.
Man, that was pass interference, bro.
However, best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rolling, throwing.
My God.
They bring him down with the
You
big
made that throw?
That's a beautiful throw. He get that from me. This dude steal everything from me. He never did that before.
Generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws it absolute dime.
throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Bro, this man so lucky. No, Notre Dame catch all the contested throws, bro. I tried to swat. Why he betted it the opposite way?
By scoring a touchdown, so they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But
Turning it on! Ripping through the defense.
What the hell was that? Bro, this dude is a YouTuber, bro. How the man, Sam, you seen that? How did man get wide open, bro? This dude YouTube, man. On fourth down. Man, my whole defense went crazy on the left side. Let the man go by. That's crazy work. Huh?
I didn't see you in the zone.
Why wouldn't I have a zone over that spike? I mean, son.
Nobody was over there.
That's what I'm telling you. I was in cover 9. That should never happen.
That's right. Cover 9 is a match.
Yeah, you know, I understand. That was not supposed to happen.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Scanning the field, it's Sheehan. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Rides the back on the outside.
Why is this boy in my game?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together.
You got to beat over the top of their model. You missed it.
I was running the ball.
On that last
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
You ain't seen what that safety doing. Probably change it up.
Making side adjustments here. Gonna swing it on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Look at it.
Wow.
Too late on it. Man. So late.
Wow. They let him get lucky stuff on me.
Big
time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You can tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. That could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Looking to throw its car. He's taking the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And the offense chooses to be aggressive and go down the field to try to make the big play. Listen, that's a good thing. It's good to be aggressive. But that can live with it a little bit here on third down. Because now it's third and long after 2 incompletions. And the defense, they know you're going to pass the football. So you got to have an answer here on third down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Looking deep.
Oh my God, bro. There's no way he looked me off like that.
Conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
User. Oh, man.
Extending the play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Carr. This time it's complete. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Finds his man. It's Bob. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but you drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Looking to fire. Got a man.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
To the air. It's Carr. Quarterback adapting. Fires on the move. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get
Good night, Mr. Lewis.
the big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know Mr. Quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. And it's caught inside the 25. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send the field goal.
You about to quit. You gonna let him kick my field goal. You gonna quit.
And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And they didn't need the extra point, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. How much fun is that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams.
No
There
defense.
wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hold on, son. Oh, they go Josh. Hold on. Josh. What up with this man headset? Josh.
A rivalry that started as an excuse to get to warmer weather in the winter has spawned decades of competition and tradition, and today, once again, these two will square off.
What's wrong with your headset?
Take hold of the coveted Jewel Shillelagh.
You unplugged it and plugged it back?
To the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles
How you be playing Call of Duty with Trevor?
will see the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish,
Oh, you just probably got to hard reset your game. That's it.
the USC
Yeah, it's something small like that, but just start knowing.
Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me, guys. Can't wait to get this.
Yeah, just hard reset them. See, Josh, I had Pitt on, y'all can't got USC. You can't handle me with them Buckeyes.
The Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's called. Excellent job by the kick coverage. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll go back to the air on second down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockne's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. If my wife wanted to do the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointment television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was at Coliseum or whether it was at Notre Dame. This is one of the best rivalries in all of college football, and one that I wish I could have been a part of.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to beat the DD. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Touchdown.
Keep playing on that sync, I'm gonna burn you.
He found open space. The band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
They be cheating for this dude, bro.
Flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll leave his offense with a long field in front. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. The handoff as they run the counter play here. There he goes. Running inside the 20.
Clip it.
Away from the defense. page. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught near the sticks, it's Bob. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Give to the running back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Wow.
He's in the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showing it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Looking to throw.
Oh, it's going to pick that.
Just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
A short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Keeping it on the ground.
Man, that man ain't won't tackle the man just now.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Sends it back in motion. The short hands, it's Lane. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Mayala.
Oh, it's a touchdown.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? The give from the gun. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
I I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On the move to the right, looking for a big one. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Sure got cooked.
Take it in for 6 more points. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, looking for a man. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
A loss of 11 on the play. Second down going up.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
With the score, Notre Dame 20, USC 16.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Mayava. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
Turning it on. Hits him with a stiff arm. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Buys a little time with his feet. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with it long. Great pass, it's complete. And he murders it.
What's up, Jai?
Touchdown, Southern Cal.
It's so nice as a quarterback, and it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish, back on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Turning on the Jets. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Under fire.
Oh, wow.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Forced out of the pocket. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying.
Bruh.
Get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the 1st down.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it in the middle, it's Lott. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. A little release to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Mayava. Makes the grab, it's Lemon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone.
They let him pick it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
Well, the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments. to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Mayaba. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Some of this, they'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Tell you what, that's a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. Here's the handoff. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Looking for the two-point try. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
I like it. Nice execution.
Boy, all you got is a cheese YouTube play on 4th and 20.
Nice timing.
You trash.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to...
There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got it!
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Ready to fire from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They'll run play action. He's going to take off.
They don't bump.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. The corners are walked up tight. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. Bust through behind his pad. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it.
Oh, we gotta pick that.
Failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. And And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense is making big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. On the move. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays when I can be...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone and you get goal to go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back, he does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
30.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the catch down the right side. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
46. USC 30.
So 1st down will open up the final period. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think at this point of the game now in the 2nd half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Strachan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to throw. It's Mayama. Just what they hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. A strike downfield. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The Irish have seized control against the Trojans and starting to put their eyes on that Jewel Shillelagh.
The Irish doing what they need to do. Every year we look forward to this game. The hype, does it meet the hype? The Irish were ready. USC's got some answering to do, Palmer.
Touchdown Jesus is celebrating somewhere. What a game so far by Notre Dame. They're hitting on all cylinders. They knew how big this game was coming in. They knew they had to be dialed up and ready to go. And they have looked good. And I think the Jewel Shillelagh might be making a trip to South Bend.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they line up the scoreboard covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jeff.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it in, it's Lane. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Mayava. Fires to the middle. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to pick up the first down in the backfield. He goes out.
His mic messed up. He said he could hear us, but
Why is that? Ain't never got a working mic.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Pause to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Lane. Breaks into the open. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
Back to pass, it's Mayaba. This time he's got it. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sit back. They're playing nickel. They're playing down.
Yeah, that cat stopped me on the goal line. That's why he beat me this game. I beat him last game, man.
Tested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Let's it fly.
Look at that bad throw.
And it's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense.
Carter, you on the game?
Yeah.
Man, Josh a cheese, bro. That cat scored on 4th and 20 twice. And then you make your player go all sides. And my player didn't even go all sides. That's how he scored. The game about to get crazy. Man.
Using the 2-4?
Probably so, but then yeah, it's a glitch. He automatically make my player go off sides, and then everybody else go crazy. He only do it in desperation, like on 4th and 20 or something like that. He hit me twice with it. Man, trash for that. Send it here, Josh. Send it back. Break the tiebreaker.
What else? Cooler, bro?
Carter said it's a glitch. Josh?
What else? Cooler, bro?
Man, who trying to play? I mess around and get on Call of Duty. Let's go.
Where you suck?
You can't see me, dog. Hey, didn't you just lose to John Lewis?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I lost the king, I think.
It's not saying you online, bro. Scooter, what you want to do? Come on, Carter. Let's go, Carter.
Check me out, you want to play. I mean, who the beat blew you out last anyway?
No, he didn't. He pulled away late. We're in the second half. I threw that pick 6. Come on, Scooter. Where you at, Scooter? This man ain't even on.
Who's scared of you, man?
Jokes. We'll get on that doodle with Trev, man. Oh, you gotta get back on. I'm back on. We gotta stop that running. I gotta level up my
Don't do it,
gun.
man. You gonna get in time.
I was just cutting his mug off. Oh, I'm about to get on through it. No, I'm about to get on through it. He just under the hit. Oh, no. Send it one more time. I don't know what happened. This thing don't scoop.
Damn, bro. You can't play home, boo.
Man, I done played that man home so many times.
I ain't trying to
I
play.
died on that home.
Who you going to get, Scooter?
Oh,
Why is it not letting me join? Send it again.
man, something wrong with your game, bro. How?
I just been playing y'all Lord. Gotta be your game.
That's nothing.
Don't wait till my better stay on college. I can't mess with him and do it. Now he getting beside himself. Oh man.
You be stepping on that move.
Yeah, they be stepping. Who you gonna get, bro?
They don't like how they had messed it up, bro.
Man, what you doing?
That mug's bagging out. You unable to access online features until you sign in. I am signed in. What the crap? I'm about to quit the game. This mug tripping. You need to quit too.
It's in the game.
We can call them up, boo.
Alright. You can send it now. Should be straight.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rebels will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
Let me know you're ready.
All right. Oh. Let's roll. Boom, boom, boom.
He brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Miller with the ball. Plows through the defense. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd
Crowd
getting this
mixing.
defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my
That
goodness.
was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
That's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally
Man,
don't
I'll
have
put
as
it
good of
there.
hands as
He
wide
go.
receivers.
That's
That ball should have
crazy.
been picked off on third down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick six.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Fires to the wide out. Makes
Wow.
the catch, converts on fourth down, still on his feet. They just drained all the suspense out of him.
Man. Boy, y'all can't be getting the most. Stuff on this damn elbow,
You
boy.
seen that
Ain't
throw I
no
made,
way.
bro? Yeah, you
Man,
gotta,
that was no good,
Bro,
bro.
that was a
man
throw.
got 3 people around him.
That
And
was-
he got hit catching the ball.
Bro, that was a throw out this world, bro. You serious? Start Eli.
You don't believe that yourself. Hey,
Then that was the best receiver in college football, Carter, bro.
what?
They
Whatever,
were
whatever
willing to
floats
spin
your
that
boat.
wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
There ain't no way. In real life, that boy
You
will
see the
be
aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their
Stop.
own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Hey,
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of. And they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
The Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the bench.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some.
I gotta run the ball right there.
Down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man by himself. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback disrupt their timing. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacy. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Gets the back moving. Looking to the end zone on third and goal.
That was a pick, Scooter.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
He was going to wide. That was a pick underneath.
I'm going to wide. I'm going at backside deep.
No, you wasn't, bro.
Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard.
Oh, buddy.
Good stop, defense.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes.
It's a
Thank you.
scoops it
Oh,
up, still
oh,
alive.
this game's crazy.
Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack.
Crazy,
You gotta be able to attack the
There's
whole
anything.
to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate
Crazy,
part, and then
wicked
you
on
take
this
shots
game,
down the
bro.
field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The give to the tailback.
Real wicked.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Well, that's tough.
And he rolled one tackle on the
Shit.
way to a solid
Knocked
pickup there.
him.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play
Yeah,
right
whoa.
here puts the linebacker to go, man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw
running back understood, pick up a nice positive gain, and they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
A big third down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out. Makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him.
I thought I played
I was about to say, ain't no way you stayed on that dude like that, bro. That's a touchdown.
I don't got a backside row. Something.
Yeah. I got a jack for you, though. Play it like that again. I got a jack.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat.
Hated me. I couldn't get my route because of that. Because of the crowd. I couldn't get my high route.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Dead center perfect. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Come
He was
on, man.
looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there.
Holds it in on the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Stribley. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And incomplete on the down.
Well, you knew you were going to see
Boy,
it in
I
this game,
told you
throwing the
wicked
go
on
route to
God.
one of the fastest players in all of
You
college
mi-
football.
what you-
This
how you
receiver
missed that?
strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's
Where's
got
why?
elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
How, bro?
He's got it. He found his man and zipped it in there. And
And
they've
like
got
you
a
said, you
first
see
down.
how I threw that
So
ball,
the
you know, away from the defender?
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
He wants to throw it again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I ain't made a bad
Well, this
read yet.
offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a
Tight coverage right there.
That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw
Tight
going
coverage.
his
He
way.
was
They put a really
behind him.
nice hit
Look at
on him
that tight.
to force
Knocking
that
it out,
conversion.
man. On impact.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for room. It's Lacey. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Hit him. Wide open.
Now looks as if they'll
touchdown.
settle for the field goal try. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day.
Sick.
This one from 23. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here to score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Bro, this game fake. That's a curl route, bro. Wide open. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline.
Yeah. He played me on a wide open touchdown. Perfect play call. What you try to say, bro? How you batted that the man open, wide open? In
No
the
reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here
no,
late
the
in
one
the
where
half.
you missed him, wide open, straight down the field.
They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker.
Oh,
He's
he's
still running.
tough. He ain't gonna do all that sticking and do this.
Inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Lemon. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Well, he comes up with a reception, but not a lot of room.
Gotta check down there, ain't nothing now.
Doing this, I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss.
I had somebody wide open on the outside. I ain't seen him. He was number 10 yards though.
Defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball.
Might be changing the route.
Oh, I wanted that play, bro.
Score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The give out of the gun. Shakes off the defender.
Get out of there, Eli. This man crying already. What the crap?
To the house, he got loose. Touchdown, USC.
Nice physicality, punching it in with the run game.
Oh, you want some more pieces?
I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff. That score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man open. Turning on the Jets. The 20.
Can't play man-to-man with this slow defense. It's just pathetic. Man, catch a basic ball and go to the house with it. This is terrible. These cats slow. Garbage. Got a flag all over there. He ain't even covered.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Mayaba. Spits it out to the back. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking for a big gain. Snags it on the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Offense changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Here we go. Trying to pull his way in. And they will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Well, we won the game. Our game still going.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
You got one of these? Huh? Yeah. This one is behind him.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire.
What you had? Deep ball?
Job to find another play.
In most instances, I would say a really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Can't worry about the deep ball. They're taking me from.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's
This team is so slow, bro. This team is terrible, bro. Like that's school. There's nothing. I can't play man to man. They slow and terrible. That's the only reason you get that type of crap. No pass rush. Man. How did that man make that a touchdown? Like, for real. How is that a touchdown? My team's trash, man, on defense. I can't believe you kicked it back to him. Stop playing on me, boy. Get out of here. You better not get walked. You better not get walked. You better not get walked, nigga. You better get in there. That's a big one, Makai.
Maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he would dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him and nobody could find an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's
And that'll do it.
Oh, they trying to say he's doing me.
Man, they say, man, you just see how you score that on that crap. On my slow defender, just speed boosted past them clowns.
Looking for blockers. He's forced out of bounds
My defender's trash, bro. I can't play no man-to-man at all.
on that one.
Yeah, I didn't speak.
Yeah, you hit the speed. Yeah, you did it. But I'm just telling you how trash this team, man. On defense.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
Watch the run. Oh, we all messed up. Give me a timeout, man. What the crap?
By the defense, it's the first one they've used this half.
Man.
Funny.
That was a touchdown like a mud just now.
That dude was so funny.
I was done for just not let Scooter. About to run the ball. Scene route. Be ready for it. Scene. I'm on it.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Don't get it, buddy.
Back over the middle, it's Alexander. And he's brought down after a nice game.
No pass rush whatsoever. Clown.
Out there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he
ball
didn't
coming
trail
out.
and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there
How you
watching.
not to? On the short side, we gotta move over. We gotta spread. Gotta spread. Get them out. I like it, but
To the air on first down.
good there.
He got all day to take his time to take his eyes off of one, go to the next. What the crap?
And
Man, I'm about to blitz the whole game. But I let a clown just sit back in the pocket on me. Take all day to throw the ball, do whatever you want to. Man, oh no, it's not about that. Man, because I ain't got the team. I can't. Like, they not getting back there. He's just playing patty cake back there.
Looking to throw on first down.
I'm about to blitz the rest of the game. I can live with it. That's tight coverage. I can live with that. I'm blitzing the whole game. Screw that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Get this dude out there.
As they try to turn this into points.
You that might not move.
Man, that dude was so funny, man. Boy, I said, the crap on the corner. Man, this dude got me weak, man.
Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
Oh, we got blowed off the ball just now.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the
Don't
field.
pick off, dude. Stay on.
It's a big stop right here, my boy.
By the defense, they're getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Fires to the
I got the man going over there. Both of them get beat, bro. We know it's coming. That's sick. How you get beat outside when playing outside?
surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just
No,
he's
bro.
been down
The
the pass,
alignment is
running
it.
along, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing.
How you
and just
expect somebody to
destroying
cover
this
outside
defense.
while playing inside?
He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he steps.
We're gonna walk it down, Scooter. Don't worry about it.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
We got to hold serve at this point.
And
Get
he
him.
is snowed under.
Get him.
Sacked at the 7.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
No, boy, leave it alone.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. change this route. To throw, it's Mayava.
That was a
And
very
that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact.
What, McCollum was open?
Flags, it'll be third down.
He was tight end was
This
wide.
defense really has put themselves
No, I seen him. I just seen him on the replay.
sack first down, just a completion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
No, leave it alone, bro.
A big third down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wide. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to defend the field position with the return. How about this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lemon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Lofts one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Run in the red zone, it's Sanders. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. That's the way they
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Stop, man.
To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes in between the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready, and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
At some point, enough is enough.
Stop,
This
bro.
is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Finds the tight end. And just a
just line up and block. Guys,
Good,
these
bro.
guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more
Let
and
me
more.
eat your mind.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in
Man,
the
he
middle of
paid.
Jones' end.
Bruh.
Boom,
You gotta be trolling, bro. That's a pig. Yeah, I ain't even let him catch the ball, bro. That's so fake on 3rd down, bro.
We'll see just how much fight they've got left.
That's crazy work.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Every time I do something,
That's crazy work. He don't even believe that happened.
Down will open up the final
I put
period.
a placement on that, bro.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. These corners going to give these receivers some space.
Look at this clown.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Stuck behind the line.
I was supposed to get Ohio State for these people, man.
About this guy in the conversation, he already has got a touchdown this one.
Oh, LSU or somebody, not USC. You be real.
I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
What will they dial?
Man, USC don't have, I can't play no man-to-man on you, clown. Can't stick with nobody. Come here.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 30.
Come out here, boy.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Who you drafted, bro?
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the
Who you
key.
drafted, bro?
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up.
Alabama.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Like this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Not nearly as much as he hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be
Florida
stopped at
football, how
the
you
15.
speak? What the damn is? I can't pronounce it, man.
A Buka?
Oh,
That's a receiver.
Oh, I
The
can't.
corner. The corner.
Oh, all right.
I think it's
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work.
man.
Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next.
Man, get the crap out of here. Perkins playing that like that. Good defense.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're putting your ears back trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this.
I'm gonna let all my rookies play,
Get the
Mike.
INT.
All
Nice
of
job
them.
by this defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
With the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice time, blowing the run play out. Josh, you're probably going to see that again. They're going to take away
Jam Miller.
negative plays and get the ball back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. Can't get him to the ground. He's close to the
And
first
he
down.
wanted
They're
me.
going to mark
Oh,
him just
that's
a
all
little short.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
It's hard to run on a defense that uses the ball
Two
like
running
that.
back.
And
Jam
runs
Miller
to
and
the football
Rashad
like
Smith.
that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Jam down. Everybody about to be 99 fucking.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Under fire.
Got a lot of speed.
Gracious one.
Oh!
Intercepted at the goal line.
That might cost you your game.
Have to
That might cost you. That's 2 touchdowns. That might cost you. Oh, that man said I can't get past that man. Oh, that man knows he's wrong for that. God. God. That man trolling like a mug, man. Don't worry about Makai.
First downs like this, and they make mistakes, and they get some momentum. Look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Putting it on. Putting it on.
Back at the 16.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around passing and making life so hard for this offense.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Catch in the middle, it's Lee.
Oh, deep.
And he's able to
I'm gonna take it too.
for a solid pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball in your hands.
I had 3 timeouts. I do it to 2-minute warning. I gotta score within these 40 seconds. I got Kane. Hold on.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Time to take a shot.
Big.
And he's got it inside the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Gonna look downfield again. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
That you can see what that
That's
man
number 2 on the day.
did. Dope
And
to
wait
the L.
just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Ooh, holla that.
All I gotta see is scoreboard. That's all I gotta see.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
That.
Can I get him?
That's that roll call.
Yay!
Bad beats. Classic. Big yellow bone.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. From the gun, looking for a man.
Big.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
What
I
is
love the
defense?
coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they called them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. Go for the big play. Try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the ball.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the
Dude, I'm gonna stop by the house, bro.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. Yeah, but this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
In a minute, I gotta make a run right quick.
Oh, they gonna be close.
After
Don't
picking
worry
up a
about it.
couple at 2nd and 8.
I gotta make it one, get him a copy.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they
I think
could
we're running
just
by
run
my
the
daddy
clock
house,
out.
so
We'll
you
see
gotta
if
be
they
my
want to
girl.
rub a little salt in the wound.
Daddy.
On my nerve. His ball joint's fucked up.
They'll be perfectly
When you
content
get
to go
close to
right
flag.
back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
USC 33.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lemon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And this defense came
How did that man come through like that?
high-profile TV. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Bringing the heat.
Oh no.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass. Ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're putting their ears back, they're coming up to the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays.
Go get 'em.
This offense
Go
is gonna
get
have to
'em.
buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Oh, we ain't got no time to throw the ball, man.
It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God, bro. This is game. GG, man. All right, brother. I'm gonna catch you again.